We've got two people in our feed right now. One, the person posting gym selfies at 6 a.m., drinking a green smoothie, doing all the right sleep protocols, optimizing every single thing of their life. And second, the person that is partying, drinking, loving life. See, we've got balloons for the partying lifestyle. And we're all finding it difficult to find the middle ground, the balance. A lot of us are having to go in one corner or the other to try and achieve a certain goal. So as someone who is very into their health and fitness, but as someone that heavily partied in their 20s and early 30s, but also still wants to have fun because life is all about balance. We know that having a drink is fun. We know that eating fun, delicious, sometimes unhealthy food is just part of life and it's enjoyable, and we want to have the balance. So in today's video, I just want to try and help us decipher maybe how we can just go in the middle and be a bit more balanced. Okay, so we have the party lifestyle, or should I just say the drinking lifestyle, eating whatever we want occasionally. Now, this is such an important part of life to have fun and enjoyment. If I think back on all the memories that I've created, all the experiences, all the friendship groups, the vast majority of it has all been down the pub, having a drink at your friend's house, just in general, just enjoying yourself, right? And social connection and building a community is such a big part of being happy and enjoying life. But it comes at a cost. And if every single weekend is based on you having to have a number of drinks to have that social interaction and, retain those friendships, then it's a little bit kind of misunderstood, because we think that we need to do all of that to have fun. And unfortunately, alcohol affects everyone in different ways, but the majority of us, it affects our health, our sleep, our energy, our brain fog, and sometimes it's just not worth the impact that it can have on you. Okay, now let's flip the script and go through the healthy lifestyle. The gym grind, the early mornings, the meal preps on Sunday. There's a reason why this type of lifestyle is much more prevalent now than the partying lifestyle, especially with the younger generation. People are drinking less and less, and there's good reason for that. Exercise reduces anxiety, it makes us look better, it makes us feel better, and it essentially, when we're healthier, it filters into every other area of our life, right? Our physical attributes, our mental attributes, our communication improves, our mental positive attitude improves, we sleep well, we feel well. In general, we're just a lot happier when we don't have that brain fog that the partying lifestyle and the alcohol gives you. However, a lot of people are now taking the healthy lifestyle to the extreme, right? We are trying to optimize everything. We are scared to have that bad food. We're scared to have a couple of drinks. We're scared that it might mess up our sleep protocols or our routines or our workouts or our nutrition. And to me, that's not being healthy. That's just putting unnecessary pressure on ourselves to try and be perfect. Okay, so how can we go in the middle of these two? The balance, I've got 5 things for you that have worked for me and my clients over the past 2 or 3 years. First is just a little bit of planning, not necessarily planning out your whole life, but knowing that, say you've got a social engagement on a Friday or Saturday night, cool, I know I'm going to be having drinks, I know I'm going to be having whatever I want to eat, I'm just going to be pretty healthy, be pretty locked in with my workouts and my nutrition during the week so I can afford to enjoy myself on the weekend. Now, some of us might be like, well, I don't necessarily want to waste the week. And that's fine. I mean, go drinking every single day. Go drinking during the week if you want. But if you're trying to stay lean, if you're trying to look good, if you're trying to feel good, unfortunately, you just can't do that. And you have to do these little sacrifices. Number 2 is setting just small non-negotiables or small habits that keep you in check. So, for example, it could be every day you want to get your 10K steps in, or 5 nights out of the week, you want to cook a good home-cooked, nutritious meal, saving yourself 2 days a week to go out and eat whatever you want. Number 3 is drink smarter, not never. We don't need to go teetotal. Me personally, I can now have a number of drinks during the day, and if I cut it off 2 or 3 hours before bed, I hydrate with water, electrolytes, I'm feeling okay the next day. But if I'm going all out until the moment I go to bed, I'm completely written off the next day. So just kind of monitoring how you kind of react to alcohol, how it makes you feel the next day, and just little things that we can do during the day to make us not feel horrendous the next day. Number 4, the main priority, and kind of similar to number 3, is protecting your sleep. So like I said, I ensure that I kind of try and stop drinking 2 or 3 hours before I go to bed so I can hydrate. I can try and get better sleep than I would if I was just drinking before I went to bed. So we all know that sleep is by far the main thing that is going to either wreck you the next day or make you feel okay. And 5th and final one is you don't need to make it your identity. You don't need to say that I am that healthy 6 a.m. gym rat 365 days a year, or I'm that partier 365 days a year. You don't need to create an identity for yourself. I'm all about balance, all about having a fun, enjoyable life, and just having a few habits to keep you on track so we don't go either way. So I'm going to leave you with this. The healthiest people that I know aren't the ones that have the strict habits they need to do every single day, or the strict routines, the strict timelines, etc., because that just puts unnecessary stress on ourselves. And also, life isn't like that, right? We also want to have variety in life. We want to be doing different things. We might need to travel for business. We might need to go on holiday. We might need to just have a normal day. Every day, every week is going to be different. So it's just about having the habits that can anchor ourselves back to being in a good neutral place so we can enjoy ourselves, we can be healthy, happy days.